Kristi Noem. If I remember correctly, we did a reading on her a while back, right? A couple months ago. And I think I asked, oh my goodness, what did I ask? What did I ask? I think I asked if she was going to be fired or impeached. Is that what I asked? Can I find that video really quickly? Hold on. I can't save any of my videos on my hard drive anymore. And so, Tarot with Barbara, Kristi Noem. I think I have this on my hard drive, but I can't save any more videos on my hard drive, so we're gonna have to rely on playing it off of the phone from time to time. Why is it not showing up? I know I did a reading on her. Tarot with Barbara, Kristi Noem. Yeah, I did a reading on her. Hold on, guys. Let's see. Will Kristi Noem be fired or impeached? Let me see if I wrote anything in the description to tell what I got. No description for this video. Oh my goodness. It has 346 views. I did this on January 28th. Can we play a little bit of it, guys? Let's see.
In the immediate future is judgment. Ooh, she's gonna be.
Her immediate future was judgment. We did a Celtic cross.
Internally is the Is it the Empress? Yeah, the Empress. Well, this is a good card. It's abundance, fertility, Mother Earth, nature. This is what she feels internally. But is it real, right?
Is it real?
And then the Nine of Cups is externally what she feels. I feel like she's been very successful with whatever she's doing and that she's raking in the big bucks over whatever she's doing. Hopes and fears is the Emperor. I don't know whose energy this is. Authority, stability, structure, leadership. This is a good card.
Is that her boss?
Fears. But look, the outcome is the
tower. I told you.
Chaos, collapse, sudden change. I feel like she's going to be out of that position.
Ooh.
But I don't know if she's going to resign or get impeached or get fired. I know her boss said she's not going anywhere. And usually when he says that, that's the kiss of death. Because that means within a couple of days she's gone. Let's look what's hidden underneath it all. Ooh.
Eight of Cups.
She's going to resign. Walking away, withdrawal.
I got that wrong.
This is a card. Whenever I see this card, I say walking away from what no longer serves you. See?
Okay.
So the person in this card.
Okay, so I did this on January the 28th, and she didn't really walk away, right? She got repositioned, right? They said she got fired, but she didn't really get fired either. They just moved her to a different location, so she's not in that high visible. I think she still has a lot of power because she's working at the border, so she can still mess up people's lives. But so I don't know that. Would you consider that I got that wrong or right? I think one of them went upside down just now. Would you consider that I got that wrong or right? Right? I did another one 2 months ago when I said Stephen Miller versus Kristi Noem. That came up on the side. Let's see what else. We're almost done.
Joe is walking away. Yeah, she gonna resign. That's what I'm saying. How quick? I'm gonna say by the end of the week. So this is just like a step.
I was wrong on that one.
Short, okay? Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only, and everything that I've said here is alleged. And I don't know what she's gonna do, but from this spread, me practicing and learning, I feel like she's gonna walk away. That she's gonna resign.
Okay, so I was wrong on a few things. Okay, she did not walk away. They moved her, and it didn't happen at the end of the week because that was the end of January. So January 28th. So what? I was wrong, but I was right on a few things too, right? We have to take the wins when we can. I'm not gonna be one of
backyard taping a segment to make a commercial.
I'm not gonna be that kind of person when I'm right to come back and push it in your face. But I'll put that in the title right now though. I was right about a few of the Kristi Noem things. I think I'll name this video. Let me see if I can scrub through this one quickly. This is only 5 minutes long.
For my tarot packages, my tarot read packages. And I just randomly asked the question, Stephen Miller versus Kristi Noem. Which one will win the war that's going on in the White House right now, right? So I shuffled this deck that Jada brought back from Ireland. Her friend Ivy bought it for her. It's a
I'm gonna have to go put description now in these videos to tell what happened.
I'll show you the box in a little while. And I laid out 5 cards for Kristi Noem first, and then I shuffled again. And I laid out 5 cards for Stephen Miller. So the way the camera was set up, you couldn't see the line for Stephen Miller so well. So I brought the cards inside, laid it on the coffee table, And then Jill was sitting right next to me, so we went through the cards just now to tell you what they said. So these are the cards that I pulled outside. The way the camera was set up, you couldn't see the bottom row, I think, which was for Stephen Miller. So this is Kristi Noem's cards. Ten of Swords. This is about being stabbed in the back. This is about self-imposed restrictions, the Eight of Swords. And then the Chariot is movement, right? Momentum. And then the Magician and the Fool, which tells me she's not going to win this war between her and Stephen Miller, but she's going to pull a rabbit out of her hat and she's going to get a new start, which sucks. Sucks. She needs to go to prison. And then for Stephen Miller, he got the Two of Cups, which is a good card. It's about, collabing, right? Contracts, working together. Three of Cups is about a celebration. The Queen of Cups, I feel like this is that Susie Wiles, the White House Chief of Staff, I think she is. I think she's the one running the show behind the scenes too, along with Stephen Miller. And then the Ace of Cups, good card again, guys. This is like having so much abundance that it's pouring over. This deck belongs to Jada, by the way. She brought it back from Ireland. Her friend Ivy gave it to her as a gift. Then the King of Pentacles is either the Head Clown or Stephen Miller. I feel this war between them, he's gonna win. She's gonna get a way out. Okay, guys, what do you think?
Okay, so 2 different reads on Kristi Noem already, right? So you would say Stephen Miller won that war. I mean, I'm sad, I hate all of them, but you'd say Stephen Miller won that war against her because she got moved, in a sense, lost her job, right? So I pulled the Celtic Cross. It's cold out here today, guys, and it's going to get warm again. Today is Holy Thursday, 2026, April the 2nd. So I pulled the Celtic Cross on Kristi Noem again because of what happened, the news that came out with her about her husband. Now, people are saying, I don't kink shame, I don't care what they're into. Honestly, he wasn't messing around with little kids, so that's a plus for me. But why I'm going to shame this man is because he stayed married to this fool and she's evil. From the time she unalived the puppy, he should have bounced. Go do what you want to do, boo. They went against drag queens and did the most to drag queens and queer people. But yet the whole time he's queer himself. I don't like hypocrites. I honestly don't like them. So the first card is Justice. Oh, child, you gonna get. I have somebody that I know that can't say just desserts. They said you're gonna get your just deserve. You're gonna get what you deserve, girl. And it is challenged by the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is Susie Wiles. That's Susie Wiles. Oh, she's sick too. We might read on her at the very end. The Moon. This is the foundation of the reading. Illusion, intuition, mystery. Yeah, it was a whole lot of secrets and mystery over there, gal. Girl, you gonna tell me you didn't know your husband was into all that mess? And how in the hell did she get vetted for this position? Because I know somebody, and I'm gonna say they, so you don't know if it's a boy or girl, and they were dating a Secret Service agent. And that Secret Service agent, this is like 20 years ago, kept saying, oh, you're somebody I want to marry. I love you so much. I want to marry you, right? They were both young. And that person was undocumented. I don't care. When I was an illegal alien, I didn't care when they said illegal. The illegal part didn't bother me. It's the alien part that bothered me. So, anyways, and the person I'm talking about, their immigration lawyer told them, nah, that person can't marry you because he's Secret Service and they're going to vet you to infinity. And when they find out you don't got your papers, girl, he going to get in trouble and you going to get deported. So them, drop that dude. I don't want to say who it is. It could be either way, okay? The 7 of Wands in the past. Perseverance, defense, standing strong. Oh, girl, that's in the past. You weak now, Kristi Noem. The 8 of Swords, trapped, self-imposed restriction. That's the man. That's the husband. He put them restrictions on his own damn self. Come out. Come out. This is 2026. You could come out. Divorce is fool. She cheating on you anyway, allegedly. Page of Cups, playful, imaginative, curious dreamer. That's him again, girl. He was into the boobification. What they call it? Is that what they call it? No, not boobification. Something to do with the mummies. That's what we're going to call it. The mummies. Lucky. It's not your 5 of Cups. This came up in that read with her too. I think that was in the past. Five of Cups, that's grief, loss. No, was it the Five of Cups or the Five of Pentacles that came? I think it was the Five of Cups. I'll go back through the video and drop it in here. This crazy ass dog. Page of Wands, another young, ooh, is he into young people too? Enthusiasm, exploration, fleece. This is externally. But we're not reading on him per se, we're reading on her. Is she gonna fall? God, a whole bunch of page. What does this mean? 3 pages. I'm scared. This is a spy in the camp. This one, hopes and fears, spy in the camp, because I hear it was an undocumented alien that put the thing out there. What are they gonna be celebrating for the outcome? I don't like the outcome. They still gonna celebrate, or is it us gonna celebrate? Magician, she gonna pull a rabbit out of her hat again. This heifer, keep pulling rabbit out her hat. Okay, we're gonna pull 5 cards really quickly for the gush, the stuff that I put on, and I have the hurricane out here cold. I'm freezing my tushy off right now. EV, we don't eat sticks. We have real food to eat. This bloody dog like to eat sticks. We're gonna pull on Susie Wiles right now, and we're gonna ask how she's doing, because she's sick with breast cancer. No, I don't laugh at the people who's sick, but I don't like anybody in this cabinet, so I really don't care. I don't care either way. I don't wish it on her, but I don't care. That's just me. That's just me. Me no care. I don't care. All right. Let's go. So I'm kind of like patting myself on the back. We got a few things right about Kristi Noem. We didn't get it all right, but you know what? We were close, right? We were close. You guys know I'm using my intuition and the cards. The cards are a tool, and I'm using my intuition. Let me shuffle again. I don't like that one. It came on the bottom. We'll shuffle and cut the deck again. 5 cards is, what's her face? Susie Wiles. Gonna recover from this schmianza, or is it gonna do her in? Is that what we're asking? 5 cards. 5 cards. It is freaking cold out here today. I wonder what's the temperature today. And then the one underneath it all. Did I do the one underneath it all? Yes, I did. Yes, I told you guys to remind me to read the one underneath it all. 8 of Swords. Trap, self-imposed restrictions. 4 of Cups. She's suffering some apathy and she's feeling disconnected. The chemo probably kicking her butt. 3 of Wands. She's progressing. She's progressing positively. I don't think that the treatment is making her worse. I think the treatment might be shrinking the tumor or whatever. Page of Wands, enthusiasm, exploration, free spirit. She might come out of this. But what the F are all these pages coming for? Page of Pentacles, patience, waiting. She's patiently waiting to get the news of her healing. Knight of Wands, passion, bold, adventure, daring, swift. I think she might make it. I think she might make it past this shmiansha, the treatment. I think she might make it. So I'm not gonna pull anything on Miss Nancy today. I only pull stuff on Miss Nancy when I feel like it, but there's a lot happening in the case, so we might do a video in the next, maybe tomorrow or the next day, about Miss Nancy. They said that the perp propped open the back door with her flower pot, and I feel like that's the person wanted to have like a quick exit with her. And Ashley Banfield had said that the droplets of blood that was outside on the patio in front of her front door, you saw them same droplets like that right on the other side of the front door. She never said the house was a mess, you know. So when Brian Enton came out and said, oh, my sources said the house was immaculate, there was no sign of a struggle. Of course there was no sign of a struggle if she knew who came and got her. Hence the 8 of Swords. See you on the next one, guys.